I'm Chip Tompkins. We flipped a coin and I lost. This is going to be a little different than the previous talks because we're describing a team as opposed to an individual. But first, I'd like to congratulate all the people that have been up here before us. I'm proud to be part of this school and part of this Hall of Fame now, and I know you are too. And it's an honor to be able to be in a position for me to speak about this team. You know, to have a successful team, you need a great coach, strong leaders, talented athletes in top physical condition, the desire to win, and most of all, the secret ingredient, chemistry. Washington Lee's 1973 lacrosse team had all three. We all liked each other. We helped each other. We encouraged each other. We pushed each other. We believed in each other. Many of us, myself included, were role players, without whom the magic doesn't happen. Things began to change in 1970. Coach Slaza recruited 7 top-notch freshmen and led his team to an 8-3 season, the best record in like 40 years. Over the next 3 years, 21 more recruits, outstanding recruits, arrived, and Wilson Field started filling up. By 1973, all the pieces were in place, and our new coach rode in, not on a horse, but Jack Emmer arrived to help us put this whole thing together. He made us one of the best conditioned lacrosse teams in the nation, making practices grueling, but games were fun. Do you all ever get tired in a game? Nope. He made it clear he believed in us and would let us play our game. Jack also taught us to win. In 1973, we won our first 14 games, 3 games in sudden death overtime. We won them all because we believed we could. Jack still knows the name of every player he ever coached, and he probably attended their wedding, knows their wife's and their children's names. Meanwhile, on campus, W&L students, faculty, and staff began flocking to our games. Business owners in town caught the fever. Our players were recognized and encouraged all over the campus. Our team chemistry had evolved on our bus trips, where we sang songs composed by our players. We developed a type of sneak attack on the person in the seat in front of you called a rap. Every teammate earned a nickname. I was Moose. Don here was either Skin or Wool. Sam was Ace. Some of my favorite other nicknames were Bear, Buff, Skin, Weeb, Togs, Squat, Whip, Stick, Quat, Sid, Deese, Noodle, Romeo, Wheel, and Block. I wouldn't go anywhere near telling you where that came from. As a result of all this, we found ourselves playing in front of thousands and thousands of loud and loyal fans. At away games, sometimes our fans outnumbered the home team's fans. In fact, my father, bless his heart, was at every game I played for 4 years. The stands were full of parents, and their enthusiasm was uplifting. Just imagine the entire stadium filled to capacity with people lining the far sideline 4 deep. We're talking 5,000 and 6,000 people, as Bo said. The place only holds 4,000. It's hard to lose with support like that. Looking back 46 years, though, the best outcome of all has been the lifetime friendships that were forged. We still see each other and care for each other. We would do most anything to help one another. These relationships have endured and will endure forever. We'd like to say thank you to our fans to our coaches and assistants, our trainers, our chef, our parents and families, Lefty, the equipment manager, and even our bus drivers, Clayton Ritter and Dale Harmon, for making this possible. And thank you especially to all the wives who now understand that the older we get, the better we were. Members of the 1973 team, please come up here and join us. All of you. I'm not sure if this has ever happened before, but you're looking at 90% of that team is here. Okay? Missing are Tommy Thompson, who is going to get here tomorrow. John Shettle. He was one of the nicknames I left off. His name is Toes. He's at his son's rehearsal dinner. Can you believe he did that? And the late Ed Tognetti and Rob Lindsay, both no longer with us. Both of them, their wives, sent their regards. Next, I'd like to introduce the cast of characters from W&L who made this all possible. Coach Jack Emmer, will you come forward, please, if you're not here?
Right here. Right
It's not a...
I just happened to show up.
He wasn't the head coach, he was the head innovator. Jack changed half the rules in lacrosse.
Only when it was an off
Yeah.
favorite.
I was hoping to have Bill McHenry up here. He was the athletic director and the assistant trainer, but I don't think he's here tonight. Tom Jones. Bulldog. Bulldog was...
There he goes.
Bulldog was our head trainer and unofficial shrink. Jim Becker, affectionately known as Chip.
Chip, get up here.
Chipster.
Come on. There he is. Come on. Come on.
Go.
He was the assistant trainer. I'd like to have Jerry Darrell up here. We call him the mayor of Evans Dining Hall.
Where is he?
And Tommy Young and Ben Sherman. Oh, there he is. Is Ben here? Where's Ben? That's the team, guys. So I'd like to say that we all thank you for what's taking place today. It was quite a pleasure. Anything to say? Thank you.
Thank you, Jim.